decorate my 3K milk jug with me while I tell you about the time that I kind of bullied myself into a shout out on one of my favorite podcasts. You might have seen the clip that I posted the other day of Josie giving me a shout out on the Weekly Trash podcast. There is a little bit of a backstory and a tiny section that I may have clipped out. Roll the clip.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
Wait, before I give credit, I need to know her exact Instagram handle because she'll be mad at me because I talked about this on an episode and she was like, you didn't give me any credit. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. I didn't give you any credit. And so now I'm giving you the credit.
Credit is
okay.
due.
Okay, let me give you the backstory. I started listening to the Weekly Trash back in like February of 2023. I love podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts. The Weekly Trash quickly became one of my favorites because Josie, the host, is just so down to earth. She's very authentic and she basically just makes you feel like her best friend. After I found the podcast, I binged previous episodes and I noticed that she talked about motherhood a lot, and she specifically had one episode where she talked about not being able to afford losing herself in motherhood again. I talk a lot about motherhood and like what motherhood is and what it isn't, and I felt like my message could be beneficial to her. So I reached out and kind of told her about what I do, and she was super receptive and she actually started following me, which was kind of a big pinch me moment. Fast forward to about 6 weeks ago, I went to an event and I saw her there and we chatted. On the way home, I was actually listening to one of her podcast episodes, and she specifically talked about the concept that I talk all about, which is motherhood is relationship. And she said on the podcast, someone once told me motherhood is a relationship. And here's the thing, I'm not typically a very confrontational person. I'm very much type B energy, go with the flow. I don't get like riled up about things, but I've listened to Josie long enough to know her advice is if you got something to say it. So in a moment that truly I'm still baffled by, I sent her a voice message and I basically said, hey, I'm so glad that this resonated with you and I would love a shout out. Oh my gosh, I just put my hand in wet paint. And shout out she did. If you found me through her, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Hannah. I have a message I am trying to share with the world, and I'm hoping to get to 10,000 followers before my birthday on August 16th, which is coming up. So thank you, Josie. I super appreciate the shout out. I appreciate all the people that you sent this way, and it's a trash can, can you tell? Here's a milk jug like a trash can just for you.